Hello guys. So in this video I'm going to talk about how to install Maven to your EC2 instance and to prepare it for any other work for continuous integration or continuous development. In previous video we have talked about how to create EC2 instance and get it ready. So we have one running now already. I'm going to get this IP and to connect to this instance using SSH. In the beginning, we need to go to where the primary key is located. So you are already in downloads. We have this keys already created. So now we go to SSH EC2 user A, the public IP. Okay, and then and we put the primary key name. Right. So we now enter to the our Amazon Linux AMI. AMI is for Amazon Image. Now we want to install the Maven. So first we have to choose the location. Where are we at? We are home EC2 user, which is a good place to install your stuff. So we go to the Google and download Maven to redirect us to this website. We can just copy the location. Copy link address. If you put the link here, you will find it's .gz, so that's the file we want to download. And we come here and see we wget and we bought the file, and it must be downloaded now. If we did layer list, we will find this file. So we want to extract it. Okay. So now the file is extracted into another folder. It's called Apache Maven 3.5.0. Just clear the screen and start over. So we now have the zip file and we don't need it anymore, so we can just remove it. And we have now one file, which is Apache Maven 3.5.0. If we write mvn version, the command not found. So we want to set the Maven home and Maven path so we can use Maven direct from anywhere on the terminal name. So I will go outside to get the location, cd Apache and pwd. Just copy this one here and go again, edit your patch profile and set your empty home to the location, and also you need to add the pin path to the path. So you can come here and say m2 home pin, but in this case you need to copy and paste those ones. Here, you can remove them from here. Right. If we close the terminal and we enter the gain and we type mvn version, now we have the versions Apache Maven 3.5.0. So just go again to your location. Clear your screen and then you say mvn compile. So you will get error message that we don't have pom.xml, which is the main file the Maven is using to execute list of steps. So we need to generate the first file in the beginning. We need to create a project, and this project must have mvn, and we can compile. And so now you just go to clear your screen and you can type mvn archetype generate. So for people they don't know what does it mean, so archetype, it's like template. So we asked Maven to create for us a project, and this project is based on an archetype, but we didn't define it. So when we hit enter, it will give us options and we can use one of them. But before that, it's going to download all libraries required for running Maven and generate this project, and that's exactly what I want Maven to do. So preparing Maven just means to download all required files, beyond XML files, and everything required to create any other projects. So I'm mainly run this command to download all required libraries, and then we'll compile it and we are done. So it might take time to get finished. I'll just pause the video in here and I'll resume once it's finished. Okay, after downloading, it's asking now what do you want, which archetype you want to use. I'll just leave it the default, and in here I will use the default as well, everything, and nothing will be changed. Group ID. So group IDs means like package. So I'm guys com.prepare.demo. It's anything you can put in here, just like package in Java. In the artifact, it's like main class, so you can put anything also. I'm just writing here demo artifact. The version you can keep it default, and the package it takes same name for group ID. Now it's asking confirmation, so say yes and enter. Now we have your project. If you did list, you will find you have a project. It's called demo artifact. Just clear your screen now again and list. It will give you demo artifact. So let's check what's inside. We find pom.xml and source. So source has all the code we requires for generating just sample application, and pom.xml is the main file required to compile, deploy, or do anything. So in here I'm just going to say mvn compile. It downloads more libraries required for deployments. I will pause the video again and we'll resume once it's finished. So now it's complaining about we don't have any compiler configured for this environment, so we might need to install JDK or GRE, but this is not in our scope, so I'm just trying here to prepare and download all required libraries by Maven, so later on we can install GRE or JDK. Last thing I want to do is to say mvn package, and of course we expect to give some exceptions because we don't have compiler, but it will download all the required libraries. All good now? So now we have our Maven installed, and we have just one thing remains, is to have a look about to the repository. So if you go to home, the username, and then M2, it's created by default when you install Maven. So M2, when you list it, it's a hidden folder, so you just need to access using terminal, and you will find repository folder. When you go to cd repository, you will find a lot of installed libraries. Yep, so all this installed for compiling and packaging. Congratulations, so by now we have installed Maven. We prepared it for all the work we need. You might need to install JDK, GRE if you are going to use Java application, or if you are going to use .NET applications, you need to put a compiler for .NET and so on. Thank you for watching. If you think this video is useful, subscribe on my channel and keep following me for more information about the continuous integration and development. Thank you.